I'm recording. I'm recording. All right, 1, 2, 3. Welcome to Salem.
You probably get. Hey guys, you probably get that we
Coming back to the start, where you found me. I'm coming.
If you guys didn't know, Selah means pause. It's a musical term, which makes sense because we're here to strengthen our spiritual and musical gifts.
At the Soul Conference, I really learned a lot about the keyboard, and I learned a lot more stuff that I didn't ever know about the keyboard.
And I would say 12 hours driving is worth it.
I've never experienced some type of conference before. I've been through some camps like almost like this, but it's way different because this like had sermons, but at the same time it has to teach you some stuff on instrumentals.
Like the teachers are really good.
Yeah, they're really talented.
They can play pretty much anything, even when they don't know the song, and they just listen to it and they can just teach it on the spot.
I met lots of new people, new friends.
It's kind of fun because at first you don't know anyone, then you have like new friends.
The classes were really small, there's a lot less people than I expected, but it was good because since there's less people, the instructors focused on me more and I got to learn better.
I kind of learned some of the foundations that I missed.
In this conference, I learned how to play the guitar a lot better than I used to.
I got to learn a lot of stuff, like with drumming techniques and stuff.
I learned a lot of things about bass and how it can do like this slapping technique.
Sometimes I just think that drumming is like just to like without chords and stuff, but there's actually a lot of stuff that I didn't know about drums. And
not only did I learn all the techniques for vocals, but I learned the more important things like being right in spirit.
What is a true worshiper? A true worshiper must have a self-denial. We must pass the worship test, and we have to have encounter or intimacy with the Holy Spirit.
So what I learned this 3 days was how to kind of use the guitar as an instrument to lead people to the atmosphere of worship.
I think it led me in the right direction where I wanted to learn more.
Now that I'm better at playing bass, well, I believe I am, I think it helps me become closer with God because I can play better for the church.
They teach me how to be better and for God, not just for myself.
I also learned how important music was in the Bible.
Our voice is a really precious gift from God that it's not like instruments where if a string breaks you can replace it. I found a new appreciation for the gift of God that God has given.
Does anybody know this song? Can anybody sing it? Sing it for me. Can you sing it?
Yeah.
Come on up, please. What's your name?
Mariel.
Mariel?
Mariel.
And I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace.
As you have heard from all the youth, what they said, what they learned, those are nothing if we don't have intimacy, if we don't have connection with God.
During the worship, I felt really blessed because most of the songs there I didn't know, but it still made me feel blessed.
they had good songs that actually like meant something to me, and yeah.
I saw everywhere
every single person that the whole thing was worshiping God and praising Him.
They put so much like emotion into it, and they put so much practice into it that that everyone in the whole church joins in, and it's really amazing.
You can feel that it's powerful from the presence of God.
I felt that I came out of the conference with more than what I expected to come out.
I would like to thank JNCIM for helping us fund this trip so that we can have this, so that we can go to this amazing place in Chicago.
I would like to thank JNCIM for helping us make this trip possible so that we can drive all the way here to Chicago.
I really want to thank JNCIM for help funding us to go to the Selah thing, because if they didn't fund us, I think we wouldn't be able to go.
I would like to thank JNCIM for making all this possible and for allowing the youth group to come to Selah Conference.
I'd like to thank our church for bringing us here to Selah Conference. Also, all the parents that help support this cause for bringing us here. Thank you, JNCIM Church, for making this trip possible.
I'd like to say thank you to everyone from our church and JNCIM for supporting me and the youth for this conference.
Thank you for funding us, and thank you for all your support, for supporting the youth.
You guys have always been there for the youth group and everything. I'd like to thank you guys for doing this.
On behalf of the youth ministry, we would like to thank the JNCIM Church for supporting us, for allowing us to be here, and also for all the parents that support us from the beginning and keep giving us food. Thank you and God bless you.
I would like to also thank the CLC Church for helping us learn more about our instruments.
But I would like to thank them for letting us be there, and yeah.
And they help us with mostly everything.
I also want to thank the people at the Selah Conference, because they were really helpful. They accepted us even though we were from Canada.
I'd like to thank everybody who worked for the Selah Conference and volunteered to help to instruct everybody.
And I'd also like to thank Selah for letting us attend. And I want to thank my instructors because they helped me a lot.
And I'd also like to thank everyone involved at the Selah Conference for giving us such a wonderful blessing of learning.
For such a wonderful opportunity. It's such a blessing what you guys are doing. You guys have no idea how much you've helped us.
I would like to thank CLC Church, especially Alan and Terilyn, for all your help, for being so hospitable to all of us, and for helping us in any way, anything that we need, and also for all the CDs that you guys gave to us.
Salamat!
Salamat!
Salamander! Thank you, Selah, for helping us! We love you! Yo, what's up? This is a vlog. So, what you gonna miss?
So what I'm gonna miss about Chicago is basically all about the Selah, because the Selah conference was amazing.
I'm gonna miss the actual Selah conference itself, and also I'm gonna miss other people, like my drum teacher, Eugene too. He's cool. You mean Funny Piece?
I'm gonna miss mostly everything.
Popeye's chicken,
except that. And I'm gonna miss the Selah conference, and I'm gonna miss their mostly everything there. And I would also miss my bass teacher and how he taught Aaron and Alan. How he taught us. Aaron and Alan. Aaron's my teacher. How two of them taught us. Joseph Franklin, my teacher. How both of them taught us like mostly all of the things for bass. And I'm gonna miss everything.